Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat siang, everybody. Good afternoon. This day, we'd like to discuss about listening media, bagaimana memanfaatkan listening media dalam membuat audio material. Baik, kita akan menyimak presentasi tentang bagaimana prosesnya terlebih dahulu. Silakan disimak dan nanti juga proses instalasinya. Jadi kita akan lihat dulu apa itu software yang dapat kita gunakan dalam pembuatan material pembelajaran. Creating multimedia material in teaching English by using listening media to develop audio material. Listening media is a listening application or a kind of application that's use software that change or convert text into speech in the computer. And listening media is able to convert any English text, written English, into voice or spoken English in various English accent, in both British and American English accent as well. And it can produce English dialogue or monologue by creating name of the speaker to make it as a dialogue. And it is maybe an answer for some English teacher to help them in arranging English listening material for teaching in remote areas, because sometimes it is difficult for us to find native speaker. So by using this one, we can create a dialogue by using native but kind of robotic sound to make a conversation for the student. And maybe we can add picture to help them. Right. Thomas 2007 says that text-to-speak or TTS is automatic conversion of unrestricted natural language sentences in text form to spoken form that closely resembles the spoken form of the same text by a native speaker of the language. This field of speech research has witnessed significant advances over the past decade, with many systems being able to generate a close to natural sounding synthetic speech. This software in Indonesia was developed by Robianto SPD, a teacher in SMK 1, Purwojati, Banyumas. He is also a graduate of Muhammadiyah University, Purwokerto. And he also created Dialogue Maker, Virtual Speaking, Reading Trainer, and Dynamic Writing. The listening media is very useful in teaching even pronunciation for our students. Right, so this is the appearance of listening media. So this place is used to type the text and given the name of the speaker. And then this one, if we'd like to choose the text that available in the software, and this one is the speaker or pembicara. So we can, for example, we write the name here is Hafid. So the speaker is Hafid, and we then choose the model of the sound, voice model. For example, Hafid, it will be automatically appear here. So we put the name Hafid and Cullen. And then we choose, for example, the model will be Michael or some others. And this one is the speech of the speaking, kecepatan, pitch of the speaker, and tempo. And then the product output, it can be mono or stereo. And if we'd like to make a new text, we just click button new or baru, and then hapus for deleting the material that have been created, simpan text for the text, and then listening the text or reading the tab, and this one pause, and the last one simpan suara. In this button, there's also some other button that can be used. For example, F1 to put comment or sound, perintah dan suara, F2, F3, the speaker and the person model, and then F5, F6, waktu atau jeda, and then F8 and F9, speed, and then F10 to listening one sentence per sentence, and F11 and 12 for word by word. So this the information about the system. We can change the language into English by clicking the yellow button, so it will be changed into English, and N for ID for English, Indonesia, and N for English. And then changing the speaker just now, and then audio adjustment, then this one output adjustment, and operational button, and the last one about the information about the button that are available in this software or keyboard information. So you just here write the text and put the name if you'd like to make a speaker and conversation, for example. If we put like this one, it is a kind of conversation. And if we just write without any column, it means it is a kind of narrative, narration. Right. So how to make the material? Firstly, we click new. This is the English model. And then put the title of the conversation or the dialogue or monologue. And then we click OK, and then begin typing. For example, this is the dialogue that we create. And we can also put the model of the sound, for example, narrator. What is the information that will be spoken? And then it is a kind of audio. You can also use audio background. For example, bunyi ketuk pintu. So there will be the sound of knocking the door. And then Julie, wait a minute, to responding to the knocking of the door, for example. So here, Julie, Kate, and Julie, so it will be available here. Narrator will be Daniel, and then maybe Kate, it will appear here, and then we choose who will be the voice model to be chosen. And then after, you can listen it and then save the sound. Remember, it cannot be used for long conversation. So if you'd like to make it as a long, try to make it step by step. For example, 5 conversation, and then save, and then make the new one. Right. F1 for comment just now, as I said in the beginning. So we can use this button, shortening the period of silence or tempo just now, and then decrease the speed. So this is the example of the dialogue. And if you'd like to put the sound as F, just click F1, and then you can put sound comment or the background of the sound. So there are some choice here. For example, the train station, camera, and then knocking the door. So you can choose them. Right, so now it's time for you to try this software, whether you can create a kind of exercise for TOEFL, for example, or simple dialogue. Right, thank you very much. Next, we'll see how to make it.